The first thing you need to do is one word, two letters. The Bible says, let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. You have to say no and you have to mean it. You need to say no with your chest and you have to mean it. Now, there was a movie a while ago with Jim Carrey. He is the yes man. So he used to say no all the time. So he had to go a certain time period with saying yes to everything. We're going to flip the script. I want you to say no. You can take an hour, you can take a day, however long it takes you, and practice no. Because some of us have a hard time saying no. Not me, but some of us have a hard time saying no. So you might have to practice no. You might have to be in the mirror and practice no and say it with your chest and bring it up from your diaphragm. You got to say no, 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 no. There is a no button that you can purchase. I like this little button. You can also get it in a keychain and take it around with you. So when someone says, can I have?
No.
Can I borrow?
No.
If it's not mandatory to work after work and your manager says, can you work late?
No.
You know, your child said, can you take me?
No.
You know, a family like, well, let me hold something.
N-O.
You're not holding nothing. So you can get you one of these buttons.
For the last time, no.
And like I said, these buttons, got it from Amazon. That's my no. I need to be pressing no for Amazon, but that's a whole nother story. But you can get a keychain that got the no on it, and you can practice with that. So no. Also with saying no and creating boundaries, you have to make sure you stick to it. So for instance, my child is grown now, but when he was little, I was part of the PTA. I was part of the school improvement team. Anything that had to do with his school, I was part of. So say you are at your max. You cannot take on any more. You don't have the time. You don't have the energy. You just don't want to take on anything else. But then someone comes to you and say, hey, I would like for you to be on this committee or chair this committee. And you say no. But they keep on asking you. And then eventually, because you tired of saying no and you tired of them asking, you just say yes. Well, now they got you. They just stepped over that boundary that you created because you just say yes. So now in their mind, they can say, oh, April Mays Rose might say no, but if you keep asking her, she's going to break down and eventually she's going to say yes. See, you just set that precedence. So you have to say no and you have to keep steadfast on no to create that boundary.